Hi there, this is a guide on how to perform the window strat in Fortress. This is considered generally by myself and multiple other top runners to be the best and most consistent strat for this level, simply because it has it just allows a lot of mistakes while still working. And it's also not really much harder than the other strats as well. So yeah, hopefully this just kind of gives people a better understanding of how to do this, since there isn't really an in-depth explanation of the strat yet. Before I get into explaining it though, I'm just gonna quickly do a showcase of how the level looks like with the strat without any commentary. Okay, so window compared to vegan and chicken, there's really only, or just compared to vegan actually, I'm not going to really compare it to chicken. It has two distinct differences, but the beginning of the level is pretty much the same, so I'll talk about once I get to the section. Okay, so after getting hit by this propeller in vegan or in chicken as well, you would just walk through it and jump on the conveyor belts. But in vegan, you need to do a spin dash through this propeller, ideally a one-tap spin dash. The best way to land on the conveyor belt after doing this is by performing a one-tap spin dash and jumping after kind of this fan over here. So sort of like this. And then you would jump around here, and it's a little tap jump. This part is the exact same. So, actually, let me rewind that a little bit. This double spin dash is an advanced strat, and it is not necessary at all for this for window to work. It's just a little 1 second time save. So don't really worry about this too much. And here's the biggest difference. So for window, you need to load the boss arena in a very specific way. You don't need to create break dust here. I don't know if it actually changes anything if you do, but I would just not do it because it's a time loss anyways. So pretty much you want to jump in as normal and get a good angle. And from here you want to start doing really small pause buffer one taps, just barely keeping out of the camera. So I'm just gonna let these load. So if you see on the background here, or the foreground I guess, there's these pillars, and this is what you want to use for reference as to where you want to stand. So you want to stand at a specific point, and then after that you want to zip to the right and then load the boss arena, or load the boss. And what I want to use to kind of as a reference point as to where I want to stand is, you see this little like laser light bulb thing? So it's on this pillar, right? And the pillar right next to it, so this one, this is where you want to stand. It's not super precise where to stand. It's like a pretty big range, so I'll kind of show what I mean. Once you're here, you want to be looking at this window for a reference point if you're in the right spot. So this window, it needs to be partially on screen and partially cut off. And if that is like done, then that means that the next step will work properly. And in this case, it is partially cut off. Just want to say that it doesn't matter how much of the window is on screen or how much is cut off, it will just work regardless. So something like this would also work. From here, you want to hold left to zip right and then load the boss arena. And then get in position. And as you see, I will get the spin dash. Now going back, let's say I didn't do this correctly and I was in a different position. Like say I was like this, where the whole window's on screen. Now, actually, I just want to mention sometimes it will work if the whole window's on screen, but it's a lot safer to just have it the way I did before. In most cases, this will not work. As you can see, same save state, and it did not work. That's pretty much all there is to know. So yeah, thanks for watching.